and welcome back. Today we're watching the 12th episode of Lucifer, which is a part of 5B. So far this half of the season we've had a lot of problems with God losing his powers and having his powers out of control, with Michael sent back to heaven. Other than those few issues, we still are building up to the main climax. This being episode 4, I'm expecting them to start building up to that very soon, either this episode or the next episode, just to start slowly introducing it, or whatever ideas they're going to come up with, and then from there on out it'll start getting more intense, probably closer to episode 7. This episode is called Dan Espinoza, Naked and Afraid, so I'm guessing it's a Dan-centric episode. I'm hoping we can get maybe some backstory on Dan. Dan's a pretty open book, but there's still a lot we don't know about him. We haven't really got a backstory or an episode mostly based on him in a while. Throughout the show he's been a bit of a problem, and sometimes an antagonist, sometimes a protagonist, sometimes just an awful, morally unjustified person, but normally pretty good supporting character and a great comic relief. Until I rewatched it, I didn't really have any thoughts or opinions on him, but since rewatching it recently before 5B came out, I realised that he's a lot more complicated and does deserve a bit more of a role than he's getting. So I'm glad that we are getting a Dan-centric episode and we can learn more about him. I think it'll be really interesting, and it's an idea they haven't done yet, so I'm really happy that they are doing it and we get to see that. If you're not subscribed yet, please do. I just hit 600 subscribers and I really do appreciate it. I also reacted to 5A. If you haven't watched that and you're interested, I'll be watching the rest of 5B, and I'm watching some other shows at the moment, including Loki, which I've been really enjoying, and we'll get straight into the video. Nice. I don't think we've seen his house before.
You've been staring at that same file for 10 minutes now. It's like watching the world's worst nature documentary.
It's like being teased by Genghis Khan or Darth Vader.
I'm not some bloody villain, Daniel.
Wow. That was the most level-headed reaction we've ever had.
Well, because it's the strange little game that you two play to show that you're friends, but he's not participating anymore.
Aww.
Promise.
It's weird how they're shooting it just slightly differently to show that it's Dan-centric. The longer camera shots on him, he's more in focus, he's not just a character in the background. It's very nice to see.
There was a screw up in the paperwork. The prisoner won't be discharged till tomorrow morning.
What, are you kidding me, bro?
I think Lucifer might be behind that one.
And if God can make a mistake, what does that say about the universe?
That is a very weird take on that, but very true.
How can
The set design for this, beautiful.
But if you're feeling like nothing really matters, then
Dan, no, don't
maybe
even, no.
you consider joining me in a business venture.
Kidnapped or something? Is his hand bleeding? Someone else's hand. Oh. What?
Oh, God. You're right. He's dead.
Yeah.
This episode feels weird.
So I figure they must have hit him when he left here last night.
So then what?
I reckon he killed
came in
him
here looking
to
for
try
help,
and
maybe?
get Dan to
Goes to the back room,
join
collapses,
him.
and that's that?
But this has got to be the most reckless thing you've ever done. I can't believe this. Look,
This episode feels almost like a joke, like nothing is taken seriously. Very different tone.
Please, Daniel. For my family.
Oh, don't. Oh.
But then life has a way of blindsiding you.
That was shot in a strange way.
Oh.
She took the money. She took the money. Not help. Coming straight for him. Not gonna stop. Gonna try and hit him.
Espinoza?
Brian?
Yeah, it's me, Ryan, and Kevin from class.
Actually, you think I could get it right?
Yes.
Oh, they're so sweet.
And?
Yes, it's improv 101.
Oh, beautiful lighting though.
Lucifer,
He needs a favor. Haha.
I need a favor.
Yes.
So, can you help me? I mean, you're invincible, right? You can go in there, you can
Very
beat
weird
up the
seeing them
entire
together
gang,
alone
and I can
and
grab the
serious.
box.
I'm not your muscle.
Very subtle. Plot-wise, he's just always sort of just there. He hasn't really created any issues since season 2 or 3. He's been very in the background.
Never had my role model.
I feel you. And you, Holmes.
Not making any good decisions. They're all terrible.
What?
That's still not good as well. Oh my god.
You never look in the box.
He just got betrayed by his friend.
Russians aren't your loan sharks. They're your competition. You're in some kind of a war with them, aren't you?
That's right. And I'm gonna win, too.
Don't trust that guy. Never have. Dan, you're in so much trouble.
And thanks to you, now Vargas is indisposed. So you have to do it.
No way, man.
Do I look like a man who's not for real?
Oh,
You have 10
acting,
hours to
good
kill the
facial
bookkeeper.
changes,
And then I'll
mister.
give you-
This is great. Normally the crime in the show is just sort of a B-plot, or it's like just mirroring or symbolizing issues the characters are going through, but this is an actual move-in plot involving crime. Wow, it's almost like it's a crime show. Poor thing. He's in a whole lot of trouble.
Oh, no, I'm not a cop. I mean, I am a cop, but I'm not on official business. Listen, it's gonna sound crazy, but I was sent here to kill you.
Lucifer.
Okay.
Ah.
So, I have a question about a substance called Akina. It's something
What's
that's...
up, Dad?
Maze!
You okay?
Do I look okay, Maze? But you gotta promise you're not gonna laugh. Come on, Maze. So how do I look?
Pretty good, actually. I never lie, and I promise you the plan is going to work perfectly.
Please work out
I
fine.
really appreciate you having my back out there.
I hate him.
But then you'd miss all the fun.
Oh, Maze, what the hell? You had one job. Maze, this is not what we talked about.
No one is going to kill Svetlana.
Oh no. Something's off. It's like a right. He's
None of this makes any
writing it.
sense. It's like one crazy thing after another. I know it can seem like things just happen,
It's a
and that we
script
don't
he's
have any
writing or
control over it.
something.
But if the
This
world
is
is
so weird.
senseless and random, it's really good.
Hey, excuse the interruption.
Oh my god.
Cop.
Thank God. This is just God making him see this. This isn't real. It feels strange. Music with no audio isn't really how they do fight scenes. I know it's a TV show, but this feels very constructed. Normally Lucifer doesn't feel like this. It feels like a joke. Like it's not supposed to be taken seriously.
Adios, amigo.
No,
Maze!
Maze can't die.
You're okay.
No, this is weird. Don't you dare. The only person not killed is Dan. That's too weird and specific. Mace can't die from a bullet, don't be dumb. How's he the only one who got out of that alive? Everyone else has 2 to 3 bullet holes in them. It's just a nightmare or something. This is too weird. Lucifer didn't come down. He heard all that and didn't come down.
What did you do? I don't know. Now you see that sometimes when you're trying to do the right thing, other people who don't deserve it end up getting shot.
I couldn't hold it any longer. My arm was falling asleep.
You just seen the look on your face.
Well done! Absolutely well done! The pat on the back, people, that was
What for, Lucy? That's tormenting him. I use the devil. He tortures people. But like... Oh... No! Lucy... No! You can't do that to people.
You think I'd take a bullet for you? Not in the chest, anyway.
Aww.
totally worth it.
Why? Just for fun?
I suppose I realized that whenever you're given a choice, you always at least try and do the right thing.
I can't explain it.
Aww.
But you really helped me. Well, then why did you do all this?
Because you fucking shot me, Daniel.
was a very strange episode. The tone fell off the entire time, but for no good reason. It didn't feel like it should be off, but it did. I don't understand what was wrong. It was shot and filmed about the same as normal, especially for a character-centric episode. We don't get many of those, but it felt about right for one. Longer shots on Dan, more focus on Dan. The plot was great, but very strange, very weird, and then for it just to be Lucifer doing it all, because Dan show him, is the best thing. I don't know how I feel about that episode. I knew it felt off and strange the whole time. I don't really understand why, but it did. The characters that were introduced were just sort of they didn't feel very important. Nothing felt like it should be taken seriously. For it to be an episode that was designed by Lucifer to torture Dan for revenge is kind of beautiful and genius, and that's the best outcome I could have asked for. And in a way it helped Dan. It helped us connect with Dan as a character as well. I don't have a whole lot of thoughts on the episode. The lighting was beautiful. The camera work was great. As an episode on a whole, it's very different from what we normally get. It was Dan-centric, which we've never had, which was amazing. The design work behind it was fantastic. It's just the tone felt off and the story felt too complicated and too well put together for it to feel real. There was no like suspense or build-up. It felt very designed and faked. The way they chose to end the episode was perfect. Not at all what I expected when I read the episode title and realized we're getting a Dan-centric episode. I thought it would be more about maybe his backstory, maybe when he was married to Chloe, maybe just him on a whole, which I guess it kind of was. We get to see more of his motives and how he works as a person, and what Lucifer said, how he never gives up and never stops trying to do the right thing, which I think he needed to hear. Being aware of the devil and God has affected him as a person. Very interesting episode. Similar to the musical episode, it has no effect on the plot this season at all. It's just a very one-off centered episode, not really contributing or building to the plot. I'm sure it will contribute eventually, possibly. Maybe more episodes are going to be about Dan, maybe Dan's motives change, maybe his morals change, maybe something involves him later on, and this is just information we needed to know. And the musical episode gave us more of an insight on God, and it was just funny and a good experience, so maybe they're just doing it for fun. I can't wait to see the next episode. I'm hoping it gets more serious from here on out and is less lighthearted and fun. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button down below. You can comment anything you'd like down below. I reply to all of them. If I missed anything, please let me know. You can subscribe as well if you'd like, and click the bell notification if you want to get notified when I post. I'm also watching WandaVision, The Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki and Lucifer, and Bridgerton. That's a lot of TV shows. If you want to watch any of those as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!